Hello my champions, welcome all of you to COMEDK crash course. I hope you have attended all the live classes. Now here to boost your preparation, we have got a top 100 MCQs. All the important concepts will be revised. So let's see all the MCQs now. So here comes the first one. Okay, let f from 2 to infinity, this is a domain part, to R. This is a range. Okay, be a function defined by f of x is equal to x square minus 4x plus 5. That is a function given. So domain is from 2 to infinity, codomain is R. Okay, f of x, so that is y is equal to x square minus 4x plus 5. Instead of writing 5, I will write it as a 4 plus 1, right? That is equal to x minus 2 the whole square plus 1. They are asking you the range. X minus 2 whole square minimum is what? If I give 2, this becomes 0. So minimum of this is 0, right? The minute I give 2, that quantity becomes 0. So what I will get? 1. So I should get 1 or more than 1. That is the outcome. So that's why the option will be 1 to infinity. Okay, option B. So that is appeared in 2020. This kind of questions are important where range will be asked of the function. So let's move ahead with the second one. Trigonometry, tan A plus cot A is equal to 2. Using this condition, you have to find the value of tan to the power of 4A plus cot to the power of 4A. Okay, tan A plus cot A equal to 2. Square on both the sides, you will get tan square plus cot square A plus 2 times tan A and cot A. This is equal to 4, isn't it? Then tan square A plus cot square A, and here tan A and cot A are reciprocal to one another, so that becomes 1 and we'll have only 2. 2 will go to the other side, so 4 minus 2, we can again get 2 there. So once again you square, because they are asking you tan to the power of 4A plus cot to the power of 4A. So on squaring once again, okay, tan to the power of 4A plus cot to the power of 4A plus 2 times, okay, tan square A and cot square A, that is equal to square of this 4. So once again this becomes 1 and 2 will go to the other side. So tan to the power of 4A plus cot to the power of 4A, this is equal to 4 minus 2, that will be 2. Okay, which option has that? Option D. So let's move ahead. Third one, if f from R to R and f is a function defined from R to R, real number to real number, g is a function defined from 0 to infinity to R. Okay, defined as f of x is equal to x square and g of x is equal to root x, then which of the following is not true? I let that not true, sometimes you may go wrong there. So we have to take the compositions. Let's see what will be f composition g. That is equal to f of g of x. F of g of x. G of x is nothing but root x. Now instead of x, I have to put root x in f of x. So root x, whatever we have here, we are substituting that. No, I have already explained this in the class, right? So root x whole square. So that will give you x here. Fine. Similarly, I will see g composition f of x. That means g of f of x, that is equal to g of f of x is what? X square. That means in the place of x I have to put x square. So now we have under root x square, that is also giving you x. Now option by option you will see which is correct and which is not. Okay, so let's see. G composition f. I think I changed the color. It's okay. So g composition f of 4, g composition f of x, whatever you are giving, you are getting that only, right? So that is correct only. This is right. Second one. F composition G is also like whatever you give, you are getting that same thing back. That is also X only. So this is also 2. So here this is incorrect. If you give -4, you will not get 4. Okay. So let's see. Third one is not correct. -4 is not equal to -4. Not equal to 4. Sorry. So that is incorrect. Okay. Last one. Why is that correct? If you are giving -2, okay, under root we are getting, no. So under root of this you are getting square of that. So that means 4 it will be. So you are getting 2 only. So option D is right. So which is not correct? Option C. Okay. Let's move ahead. Fourth. The domain of the function f from R to R defined by f of x is equal to under root x square minus 7x plus 12. Since the domain problems, range problems are super important in your syllabus in the chapter. Okay, in this kind of under root. Factorize this and you will have x minus 3, x minus 4. Okay. So two factors are there. Under root whatever we have, we should have positive. Okay, you have learnt wavy curve method in the class. I have explained that. So 3 and 4 are critical points. So we have, so you have to just check whether I can include 3 and 4 because we have the other bracket also. Yes, I can include 3 and 4 because it can be 0. I don't have a problem getting 0. But I should not get negative. Okay, so these are included and it goes this way. So option A gives you the answer. See here, brackets if you see also you can make out which is the answer. Correct. Next one, complex number. If I 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I whole to the power of 96, that is equal to A plus IB, then what will be A and B? Ordered pair they have given. So in the class I have told you 1 plus I by 1 minus I will give you I always, and 1 minus I by 1 plus I will give you minus I always. You remember that? No? So now you take that minus I whole to the power of 96, that is equal to, so even power is there. Okay, minus I whole to the power of 96, so that will give you 1, right? This will give you 1 because we can divide it by 4. If it is a multiple of 4, always we'll get a 1. So if I have 1, I can write it as 1 plus I and 0. So A is 1 and B is 0. So option B is the answer for this. Okay, you observe the pattern, don't go behind the same question. So observe the pattern, which and all patterns are important and repeatedly coming in your exams. Okay, most of the questions are previous year paper questions only. So that will help you to get an idea. Once again, the range of the function. The range of the function when f of x is equal to under root 9 minus x square. Okay, you can do like this also. Whatever we have in set A, suppose this is A and B. The elements which are in set A are called as a domain. The elements which are in B and mapped, they are called as a range. Correct? If I see this 9 minus x square, if I am talking about a domain part, 9 minus x square should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay. 3 minus x and 3 plus x. A square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b, 5, right? So it is the factor what we get. Okay. So if I flip this, I have told you if a number is first, then you have to flip it. That means negative is coming out, that will change the inequality sign. Okay, so what are the critical points? Minus 3 and 3. Because it is less than or equal to, I have to take this part, these values. So the values what we are taking are between minus 3 and 3, including minus 3 and 3. So from minus 3 to 3, if I give domain values, okay, so minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Not only these values, any decimal point in between, because it is a real number, just these values we have taken. Minimum is minus 3, maximum is 3. This is a domain part. Okay, if I give these values, what I am going to get? If I am giving minus 3 whole square, that will give you 9, under root 9 minus 9, that will become 0, isn't it? If I give minus 2 there, so some minus 2 whole square means root 5 I'll get. So 1 if I give, root 8 I'll get. So maximum if I give, no need to give again positive values, maximum if I give 3, once again 0 I am getting. So if I give 0 particularly, I'll get 3. So which are the values I am getting? 0 to 3. That is a range part. Okay, so option A. This is another way to solve the question. So let's move ahead with the next question. Okay, composition question. This you have done, I think, multiple times. F of x is equal to 8x cube. G of x is equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. Then f composition g of x. F composition g of x can be written as f of g of x. That is equal to f of g of x is x to the power of 1 by 3. Isn't it? X to the power of 1 by 3. That means in the place of x, what I am giving now? X to the power of 1 by 3. In the place of x, I am giving x to the power of 1 by 3. So that becomes 8. X will replace by x to the power of 1 by 3. Isn't it? And whole cube of that. Are you understanding? Many students will get confused there only. F of x. So it's like this. F of x is 8x cube. F of 1 is 8 1 cube. F of 5 will be 8 into 5 cube. Whatever here we are giving, cube of that we have to give. So in the same way, f of t, so 8t cube. Are you understanding the pattern? In the similar manner, you have to give f of x to the power of 1 by 3. So what will I do? 8 x to the power of 1 by 3 whole cube. Isn't it? So same thing we have done here. So this will get cancelled and I have 8x as the answer. I hope everyone has got the answer for this. Okay. You can pause the video, do it on your own, then you can cross check. That is the best way. So don't just copy down or don't just watch it. Okay. You have to try it. You have to take up the question. Pause the video, solve, then you can compare the answer. Okay. Then you will learn. 16C9 plus 16C10 minus 16C6 minus 16C3, 16C7. Okay. So we'll group this, these two and these two, and we'll apply one property what we have, very important property in a combination, NCR plus NCR minus 1. That will give you N plus 1 CR. Okay, both needs to be n, and here if r is there 1 less than that, then answer will be 1 more than that what we have taken, n if it is there, n plus 1, and which is the greater, that we will take here. Fine. So 16C9 and 16C10 we have. So if I use the same property there, that will be 17C10. Isn't it? So if I take minus common for this, so minus of, if I have taken, then 16C6 plus 16C7, once again 17C, and which is greater, 7. Okay, and one more property is there which we are going to apply here, which is NCR and NCN minus R are same. Okay, in class we have discussed this. So NCR and NCR minus 1 N minus R are same. Apply that property here. Change any one of this, 17C10 and 17C, 17 minus 10, 17 minus 7, sorry, 17 minus 7 will give you 17C10. So both are getting cancelled. Answer will be option D. Are you understanding? I hope you are understanding. Next, 9th question. The number of 4-digit numbers without repetition that can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in which each number has two odd digits and 2 even digits. So let's understand word by word in this. So first I have to create 4-digit number. That's fine, 4-digit number. Okay, without repetition, that can be formed using the digits. So they have given odd digits are 4 odd digits and we have 3 even digits. Okay, so these are odd digits, even digits. Now I need 2 odd digits, I need 2 even digits. So out of 4 I am choosing any 2. Okay, and out of 3 I am choosing any 2. That is fine. Now I have 4 numbers now. 2 odd numbers, 2 even numbers I have selected. So when the work is done, you multiply. Okay, now those 4, 2 odd numbers, 2 even numbers can be shuffled among themselves. If I am putting odd, odd, even here, so they can shuffle, no? So those 4 digits can shuffle, no? So that can be arranged in 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That means 4 factorial ways. So this should be your answer. Okay, time to calculate. 4C2 will give you how much? 4 factorial divided by 2 and 2. Directly, if you know, you can write 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 1 factorial. Okay, into 24. So let's see what you get. 2 factorial will get cancelled. 3 into 4 and here 2, that is 6. Okay, here we'll have 6 by, that is 3 into 24. That means 18 into 24. So if you multiply these 2 digits, you end up with the last unit digit will be 2 only. Correct? 32. So if you check the answer where 2 is there, you can go for that. Okay, you don't have to multiply completely. In certain questions you have to do like that. At least we have done this much, no? 18 into 24. So last digit, if you check, 2 is the last digit and only one option is there where 2 is the last digit. Okay, go for it. Let's see the next question. 10th one. The most commonly asked question, handshake problems. Okay, everybody in a room shakes hands with everybody else. Okay, obviously I can't shake like this, so it has to be other person only. Though the total number of handshake is 45. Okay. The total number of person in the room is what? Okay, when the handshake problem is there, this formula should be n hands. We don't know how many hands are there, right? But we know for one handshake minimum 2 hands we need. That's why out of n I am choosing 2. Randomly we don't know how many are there, so out of n I am selecting 2. So that handshake they have given 45. Okay, NC2 can be written as n into n minus 1 by 2. Learn these small things, write directly. Don't waste your time when such questions are there. You would start from this. I would have done that, but many students will not understand. So I have given you the formula and writing. So when you are doing in an exam, you can directly go for n into n minus 1. 2 will be multiplied the other side. So directly you can write n into n minus 1 is equal to 90. Okay. So don't go line by line if you see any reference books or if you see any videos. So line by line will be explained to you, but it is your capability to skip the steps and go to the answer fastly. Okay. So now 90. Do I multiply this and form a quadratic and solve? No. We are splitting this using the options. If n is equal to 9, 9 into 8 cannot be 90. If n is equal to 10, 10 into 1 less than that. So 10 into 9 can be equal to 90. So I can take n as a 10 so that I'll get 10 into 9 as a 90. Okay, so from option I can go and option B is the answer. So let's move ahead. Question number 11. Okay, the number of ways in which 5 girls and 3 boys can be seated in a row. Can you remind me which kind of question is this? Which method we are using? We have discussed this in the class. Gap filling method. If you are getting this in your mind, very good. Gap filling method. Okay, certain patterns are there in your probability or permutation combination. Remember that. So when they ask you like this, certain girls are there, certain boys are there, and they are not sitting together, they are sitting together, that kind of question falls under gap filling method. Okay, now see 5 girls and 3 boys can be seated in a row so that no 2 boys are together. In a class I have explained already, when the restriction is given to one object, you have to take from the start from the another object. Okay, now restriction is given to boys, so start from girls. 5 girls are there, G1, G2, G3, G4, G5. So 5 girls are sitting in a row. Okay, they are creating certain gaps where boys will come and sit, isn't it? So how many boys are there? 3 boys are there. How many gaps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gaps are there. Okay, before I go to the boys calculation, finish the girls one first, because they are calmly sitting, no restriction, nothing. So 5 girls can be arranged, because girls can be interchanged, no? So girl 1 is sitting here, girl 2 is sitting here, they can interchange. So that's why 5 girls can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. Understood? How many gaps are there? 6 gaps are there. How many boys are there? 3 boys are there. And those 3 boys also can be arranged. Suppose one boy is sitting here, second boy, third boy. They can also arrange among themselves. That's why 3 factorial. So 5 factorial into 63 into 3 factorial. If you get this, calculation is very simple. Okay, that anyone will do. So 5 factorial is 120. This is 6 factorial. 3 factorial get cancelled. 4 into 5 into 6. Right, divided by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. So this will get cancelled. 120 and 120 you are multiplying, 14400. Okay, 14400, option D. Understood? I hope you have completely understood this concept, because this gap filling method is super important for you. Okay, so do few more questions if you have any doubt in this. Fine. So let's move ahead with the question number 12. If A, B, C are 3 consecutive terms of an AP and X, Y, Z are 3 consecutive terms of GP. A, B, C are the 3 terms in AP and X, Y, Z are in GP. Okay. Then the value of x to the power of b minus c, y to the power of c minus a and z to the power of a minus b is what? This is the question. So with ABC I can't do much. So you have to take, first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d. Fine. Here first term is x as it is, second term will be, for that x ratio will be multiplied, third term will be, for that x ratio will, for this term again ratio will be multiplied. So now b is a plus d, c is a plus 2d, y is xr, z is xr square. Apply that in this. Okay, so x to the power of, instead of b I'll take a plus d minus, instead of c I'll take a plus 2d. Are you understanding? Instead of taking b I have taken a plus d, instead of c I am taking a plus 2d. Okay, done. Now go to the y. Instead of y I have to take xr to calculate. Understood? Now c is a plus 2d. This is the easiest way. A is a only, so keep it as it is. Then instead of z I have to take what? Tell me. Write down, solve, pause the video and solve. Don't copy from here. Okay, xr square and whole to the power of a minus, what is b, minus a minus d. Fine. So now solve this. X to the power of, all the base x is there, no? So I'll put it together. So here a minus d, a plus d minus a minus 2d, and this power also I can take, x to the power of 2d. Okay, here I will take x to the power of minus d. And now r. All the powers of x I have added together. Now powers of r. Here I have 2d, here I have minus 2d. Okay, I suppose everything is getting cancelled. and I have x to the power of 0, r to the power of 0. Okay, so that is equal to 1. 0 is also there, don't get confused. X power 0 into r to the power of 0 will give you 1. Okay, next question. 13th question, inequality. Mod of x minus 2 is less or equal to 1, then where x belongs. Okay, when mod x is less than or equal to a, in class we have discussed many questions on this, then x lies between minus a and a. Correct? So now similarly x minus 2 lies between minus 1 and 1. Okay, solve for x. How hard is that? Adding 2 for this, I will get 1, x and 3. So 1 to 3, x belongs to closed interval 1 and closed interval 3. Where is that? Option C. Okay, so understand the pattern and revise that, and by this time you should be able to do it faster than me. Okay, 14th question. Total number of terms in the expansion of x plus a whole to the power of 47 minus x minus a whole to the power of 47 after simplification. See, if in case any concept is missed out in a live class, so here we are covering that. Okay, so x plus a whole to the power of 47 minus is there, no? So when such questions are asked, then see the power and increase by 1, divide it by 2. Okay, so when I have x plus a whole to the power of n in general, how many terms are there? N plus 1 terms are there, 1 more than the power, that is number of terms you will get, but you are subtracting this. So subtracting, that's why we are cutting half of that. So 48 by 2, 24. This is how we do it shortly. Okay, next 15th question. If the parabola x square is equal to 4ay passes through, parabola is upwards like this. So this parabola passes through the point 2, 1. Okay, then what is the length of latus rectum is the question. So here somewhere latus rectum will be there, so length of that. So first of all, length of latus rectum, length of LR is 4a. That already we have discussed, right? So this parabola having one point on it, so why not substitute that point here? So put 2, 1 in the parabola, that will be giving you the value of a. Okay, a value I got as a 1. So if a is 1, then length will be 4. Option A. Super duper easy. Yes, let's move ahead. 16th question. A line cuts off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis. The angle made by this line with the positive direction of x-axis is what? If the line is cutting the coordinate axis equally, then x intercept and y intercepts are same. If x-intercept and y-intercepts are same, your theory has to be very strong in analytical geometry. When equal intercepts are there, then equation will be x plus y is equal to a. You know that? Very good. So now if I have taken this, what is the slope of the line? Minus a by b, so minus 1. Okay. If minus 1 is giving you tan theta, which angle will give you minus 1? Just check that. What will be theta value? Will 45 give you minus 1? No. Will 120 will give you minus 1? Will 90 give you minus 1? 135 will give you minus 1. So understand that angle has to be in second quadrant because tan is negative, or in a fourth quadrant because tan is negative. So here in the options it has to be second quadrant and 135. 120 is also second quadrant, but that will not give you minus 1. Okay, that will give you minus root 3. So I need minus 1. So option D. Okay. I hope this is clear. Let's move ahead. Eccentricity of the ellipse. How many times this has come? X square divided by 225 by 9, y square divided by 225 by 25. This is equal to 1. Okay. From 9, if I cancel this, I get x square by 25 plus y square by 9. this is equal to 1. And what is eccentricity? When eccentricity is asked, you put a root first, then you subtract this, okay, subtract this, and you take the value of a square. So a square minus b square by a square is the formula. A square minus b square, you can take it from here only and divided by a square. That will give you 4 by 5. Eccentricity is 4 by 5, option A. Done? Excuse me. Let's see the next question. XY plane divides the line joining the points A and B in the ratio what? So when they ask you the unknown ratio, generally we take it as k is to 1 or m is to 1 something. So this is A, B, and here we have 2, 3, minus 5, minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3. Some point is there in xy plane. Suppose it has a P. In xy plane, if I have the point xy and 0 will be there. So z coordinate will be having 0. Okay. The ratio what we are taking is k is to 1. Section formula. Do I have to take every value, every coordinate? No, I have to take only the z coordinate so that I can equate that. So only do that part. Okay. So instead of writing the whole thing, you just equate the z coordinate. So I am going to do only that. 0 is equal to, this side I have 0 and k into minus 3. So minus 3k and minus 5 divided by k plus 1. So anyway this will be cross multiplied. 3k is equal to minus k. K is minus 5 by 3. Negative means external division. So external division 5 is to 3. That should be the answer. Option D. Okay. Next question. The equation of the line parallel to this line and passing through the point. I hope you remember what I have told within the straight lines chapter when you have parallel and perpendicular both. If any line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Okay. If any line is parallel to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then the line can be written as is given by, will put is given by I hope you remember this. If not, just note it down. Okay. Any line which is parallel to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is given by ax plus by plus lambda is equal to 0. Suppose if they have given this line, okay, suppose they have given like 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. One more line is parallel to this. So that other line has to be 3x minus 4y only. So rule out these options. Okay, now you have to check only whether I'll get 18 or minus 18. So which data will help you that? This data. Passing through is there means what you have to do? Put the point in the options. That is alternate way. Put the point in the options. Suppose if you are getting only one option which is satisfying that, go for it. Okay. So first thing what I understand is the answer what I am getting should be 3x minus 4y plus lambda is equal to 0. Okay. Second thing what you are doing is we have two options like that, 3x minus 4y. If it is only one option, you would have gone with that. So because we have two options, the point comes there. Okay. Point has to be substituted here to know the lambda value. So minus 6 minus 12 plus lambda equal to 0. Lambda becomes 18. So option A should be the answer. Okay. I hope it is clear. This is very important concept in the straight line, perpendicular or parallel, anyone they will be giving. Okay. 20th question. The distance between the foci of a hyperbola is 16. Foci of hyperbola. This distance, that is nothing but 2AE. Right? So distance between the foci of a hyperbola, here one we have. So here to here. The distance will be 2AE. That is taken as a 16. Okay. Eccentricity is root 2. When eccentricity is root 2, no, what we call such hyperbolas? Do you know? If eccentricity is root 2, the hyperbola is called as a rectangular hyperbola. Have you come across this? If the rectangular hyperbola is given, always eccentricity will be root 2 and always equation of such hyperbola will be in this form. X square minus y square is equal to a square, because a and b will be same in that. Okay, so this is a general equation for a rectangular hyperbola. It won't be like x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Instead, you have x square minus y square is equal to a square. So which is giving you that without solving anything. You have option A. Okay, if you solve, this is 8 and you have eccentricity putting here, this is 8 and you have 8 divided by root 2. Squaring this, you will have 64 by 2 and a square will be 32, and substitute that in the equation you will get. So this is when you don't know the concept, you will do everything. When I know that eccentricity is root 2 and we know the form x square minus y square is equal to a square is the general equation when a rectangular hyperbola is given. Note it down. Okay, let's move ahead. Equation of a line passing through the point 1, 2 and perpendicular to the line y is equal to 3x minus 1. So just now I discussed with you, if any line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is there, then we know parallel means ax plus by plus lambda will take. Perpendicular means we will take, perpendicular to this will be bx minus ay plus lambda equal to 0. Interchange these two and change the sign in between, because plus is there, I have put minus. Okay, if you see that and if you see this line 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, this is the line what they have given. So I should get x plus 3y plus lambda equal to 0. From this I can rule out one option, that's all. Because all the three options are having this, the point comes into the picture, substitute the point here and get to know what is lambda. Okay, you can do that from the option also, you can substitute that in the option, but we have three options given like that, no? So better you substitute in this only. X plus 6 plus lambda equal to 0. Okay, lambda is minus 7 and we have that in option C. Plus 7 and no constant. So that is all, that also you can rule out because we are getting a constant. So option C is the answer. Okay. 22nd, analytical once again, the perpendicular distance of a point, okay, 3D, 3 coordinates are there. Perpendicular distance of a point from that point to xy plane. There is no z, right? Then whatever z coordinate is there, that will be the distance. So option C is simplest one. Okay, now if they ask you like a xz plane, option A will be the answer. If they ask you like a YZ plane, then option B will be the answer. That's why they have given such options. Okay. Next one. Simplest one once again. Reflection of the point alpha, beta, gamma in a XY plane. When XY plane is asked, only the third coordinate sign has to be changed. So alpha, beta will be as it is, minus gamma will be the answer. See again. This is like a, both they have changed x and y. Okay, don't get confused. Only which is not there, z axis is not there, that sign you have to change in the reflection part. Okay. Limits. Limit of, as it is, if you substitute and check, if x is 0, this becomes 1. 1 minus 1 by means 0, 0 by 0 form. Whenever you are getting 0 by 0 form, what did we do in our classes? LH rule, very good. So LH rule, if this is coming to your mind, then you are all set to go to the exam. Okay, LH rule is very important for us in this concept. What does LH rule says? Differentiate the numerator and differentiate the denominator separately. So if I differentiate this, then we'll have sin x. If I differentiate here, I'll have 2x, x tends to 0. Limit of sin x by x when limit x tends to 0 will give you 1. Okay, so answer is 1 by 2. Simple, very simple. Next one. Limit once again. Ma'am has told LH rule. Let's apply the LH rule in this also. If means, see here how the terms are given. Product is there, right? When product is there, product rule has to be used, and it is time taking for you. That's why in such cases you have to see first how they have given the question. You don't follow any method blindly. Separate the limits. Limit of sin x by x and x tends to 0. Okay, x tends to 0 here also. So when you apply the limit, it will be 2 to the e to the power of 0 because x is becoming 0 minus, apply the limit, and that will give you 1. So this is also 1 only. 1 minus 1, answer becomes 0. Option C. Okay, understood? So LH rule is not only the thing always when the terms are like that. When product rule, quotient rule has to be applied. Quotient rule will not come because we are separately differentiating numerator and denominator. Sometimes product rule will come, and sometimes multiple times you have to apply the LH rule. Okay, you see the preference what we have to do and you solve. Okay, then let's go to the next question. Let's see the next question. Question number 26th. Okay, limit of tan x divided by under root 2x plus 4. There is a mistake. So take the question as limit of tan x divided by under root. Root is only for 2x plus 4. Then minus 2, x tends to 0. Okay, in class already we have discussed LH rule. So here check whether we are getting 0 by 0 form. Then you can use LH rule. As it is, if I substitute 0 for that, tan 0 is 0 and denominator also giving you 0. So the question is there in the 0 by 0 form. Okay, so LH rule will help you here. Limit of tan x differentiation secant square x divided by, here you have 1 divided by 2 times under root 2x plus 4. Differentiation of that will be 2. Okay, on substituting x as a 0 here, so we have 1 divided by, this will get cancelled, I have under root 4. Okay, so we have 2 as an answer. Option D. Fine, easy peasy. Let's move ahead. Next question. 27th one. The right hand limit and the left hand limit of the function f of x is given. I think you would have seen this question many times in NCERT as well as in KCET preparation, right? So the function is given and they are asking you LHL and RHL both to find out, and see the options respectively is there. So which one will come first? I think you will be knowing the answer. If not, then remember this. This is a very well-known question. Okay. RHS is asked first. So limit of f of x, x tends to 0 plus. This is RHL. The function becomes f of 0 plus h when h tends to 0 plus. Okay, that is equal to limit of e to the power of 1 by 0 plus h minus 1 divided by e to the power of 1 divided by 0 plus h plus 1. H tends to 0. Okay, so I am solving this. You take e to the power of 1 by h outside, will have 1 minus 1 divided by e to the power of 1 by h divided by e to the power of 1 by h outside, 1 plus 1 divided by e to the power of 1 by h. On substituting h as a 0, when h tends to 0, 1 divided by e to the power of 1 by h will tends to 0. Okay, so 1 divided by, so that form will get 0, will go as a 0. We have 1 as answer. So RHL becomes 1. So we have two options here where RHL is 1. LHL cannot be 1 actually. You can go with the option A if you want. Okay, straight away. both are not equal to 1 in this. If you know the problem, then straight away you go 1 and then minus 1. If not, then you need to solve completely. Now LHL, limit of f of x tends to 0 minus, limit of f of 0 minus h tends to 0 minus. Okay, in the function, if you are taking 0 minus h, then you will have this term. Okay, h tends to 0 minus. Here what happens? You have to take the reciprocal, because e to the power of minus 1 by h is there, that can be written as 1 divided by e to the power of 1 by h, minus 1 e to the power of 1 by h, 1 divided by e to the power of 1 by h plus 1. Okay, so again same reason, 1 divided by e to the power of 1 by h will tends to 0, so answer will be minus 1. LHL will give you minus 1, RHL will give you 1. Okay, option A will be the answer. Got it? Let's move ahead. 28th question, f of x is equal to x square minus 1 divided by 2x plus 3. X lies between 0 and 2. Okay, so if you see this one, you understand that we are doing at the point 2. The quadratic equation whose roots are limit of f of x tends to 2 minus, that is LHL is one root and RHL is one root. So if they are the roots, suppose LHL take it as a alpha, RHL you take it as a beta. Okay, so they have asked you to find out a quadratic equation. When you know the roots, equation will be formed by using the formula x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. Okay, so all I need to find out is alpha and beta. Once I get that, I'll get the equation, isn't it? So let's do this. LHL 2, if I substitute here, so limit of x square minus 1 x tends to 2 minus. On putting the limit, we'll have 4 minus 1, so 3. So alpha becomes 3. Okay, RHL, limit of greater than, so that function you are taking for RHL, x tends to 2 plus. So then we have 7. So 7 is the beta value. Alpha is 3, beta is 7. So if you see that alpha plus beta will be 10, alpha beta will be 6. So forming that equation, you should know this one, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Okay, let's move ahead with the next question. So 29th question, y is equal to 1 plus x square into tan inverse x minus 1, then dy by dx is what? When y is given and derivative is asked, product rule is used here. 1 plus x square into tan inverse differentiation will be 1 divided by 1 plus x square. First function, differentiation of the second, plus second function, differentiation of the first one, and minus 1. Okay, this will get cancelled. 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. I'll have 2x tan inverse x. See which option has this. So option A. Simple one. Let's move ahead. 30th question. If 2 dice are thrown simultaneously, okay, 2 dice are thrown means n of s is 36. Then the probability that a sum of numbers which comes on the dice is more than 5. So where and all I'll get more than 5. 1 5, 5 1, 2 4, 4 2 and 3 3. These are the cases where I will get more than 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. So you have 5 divided by the total 36. Option C. Okay. Let's move ahead. 31st question. 2 cards are drawn at random from a pack of 52 cards. The probability of these 2 being aces is what? Okay. So we need 2 cards. out of 52 cards. So total becomes 52, correct? But you are picking 2. So 2 ways are there to solve. Method 1, at a time you are taking both the cards. Okay, that means how many aces are there? 4 aces will be there. In that, how many you need? 2 you need. How many total are there? 52 cards. How many you are taking? 2 you are taking. This is one of the way. Okay, so solving this will give you 2 will get cancelled. So 2, 3 and 4 divided by 2 divided by 50 will get cancelled. 51, 52 divided by 2. So this much you will get. Okay. 3 by 51 into 4 by 52. So this is what we have to solve. 17 and here we'll have 13. So 1 divided by 17 into 13. Understood this one? This is one of the way. So alternately what you can do. Method 2. See how you are understanding what is convenient to you. Okay. So we are taking 1 by 1 card now. Here we took 2 cards at a time. So if you are taking 1 by 1 card, 4 aces are there and total cards are 52. You are selecting 1 card. Okay. If you are selecting 1 card, you are keeping that with you, then how many aces will be left? 3 aces will be there. So second chance will be 3 aces. And how many will be left in this? Because your pack will have 1 less, right? We have taken. So that's why 51. Okay. On cancellation of this, you will get the same thing. It's nothing but you are taking, it's just like picking 1 card, taking 1 by 1 card. Though we don't write C1, okay, actually it is 4C1 by 52C1, 3C1 by 51C1, okay. So we can directly write 4 divided by 52 and 3 divided by 51 on cancellation, and here also 17 into 13 if you simplify, you will have 2, 2, 1. Okay, you see whichever you prefer, you do that. At a time you are picking 2 cards or 1 card, then again 1 more card. Next, 32nd. A bag contains 17 tickets numbered 1 to 17. A ticket is drawn at a random and then another ticket is drawn, okay, without replacing the first one. The probability that both the tickets may show even number is what? So both the tickets should show the even number. This also like a previous one we can solve. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16. These are the even numbers which we get between 1 and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are there. Okay. If you want to pick both the cards, how many cards are taken? 2 cards, right? So 8 even numbers are there. You can select both the cards in this. Out of how many? 17 cards are there. We are selecting 2. So that will give you 6 will get cancelled. 7 into 8 divided by 2. Here also we have 15 will get cancelled. 16 into 17 divided by 2. Okay, this is what you get. 8 ones are 8 twos are, so you will have 7 by 34. This is one way. Alternately what you can do? 1 by 1 card, like earlier what we did. So 1 by 1, if I see how many even numbers are there? 8 even numbers. Okay, 8C1. 1 card you are picking. Out of 17 also you are picking 1. Then you will take 7C1 and here 16C1. Okay, so 8 by 17, 7 by 16. So same thing you will get. Next one. A flashlight has a 10 batteries, out of which 4 are dead. So 4 are dead in the sense 6 are good ones, right? If 3 batteries are selected random without replacement and tested, then the probability that all the 3 are dead. What is the probability? So same thing here also, you can take 4C3 divided by 10C3. Now problem by problem, your understanding will be better. Use this one, or you take out of 4 dead, you are selecting 1 dead battery, total is 10, because you have selected 1 less than that, so 3 by 9, and 1 less than that, so 2 by 8. Calculation wise, if you see, this is faster. Okay, understanding wise, you see how many we are selecting, if you, because we are doing so many problems in a combination, we are used to this selecting kind of, means you can go with this. Okay, 3, 2 and 5, here this will go off, so you have this also will go off, so 1 divided by 30 we get option A. Okay, 34th question. 2 letters are chosen from a letters of the word equations. The probability that one is vowel and another is a consonant. Vowel you call or vowel you call. Okay, equations, when you have, we have E, U, A, I, O. We have all the 5 vowels, and consonants will be Q, T, N and S. So all 5 vowels and 4 consonants we have. So you want one vowel, and one is a vowel and one is a consonant. Okay, so probability of that, if you are seeing, out of how many 5 vowels, total will be 9, so 5 by 9, so that will be the answer. Okay, so restriction is given. So without restriction means you would have taken completely, like how many are there? 9 factorial, 9 factorial divided by repetitions are there? No, so that's all. 9 factorial is a total, so they are not asking you the total, they are asking you to select 2 letters. Okay, so if you take 5C2 and 4C1, so calculation, if you take 5 by 9 is what you get. Next one, if A, B and C are mutually exclusive events of an experiment such that P of A is equal to 2 times P of B, that is equal to 3 times P of C is given. Okay, so this condition we'll use to find a P of B. Write everything in terms of P of B and solve that, you will get your answer. P of A is equal to 2 times P of B, and the second condition is P of C is equal to 2 by 3 times P of B. And one more condition we know in probability, sum of all the probabilities what we take of the events, it is sum up to 1. So P of A plus P of B plus P of C should give you 1. Okay, this is a primary axiom what we have in probability, sum of all the probabilities should be equal to 1. Now 2 times of P of B plus P of B, and P of C is 2 by 3 times of P of B, that is equal to 1. P of B, if we take common, so 6, 7, right, 6 plus 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. 8, 9, so something is missing here. P of A, so 2 times we have taken, P of B as it is I have taken, so that will, this will be 2 by 3, correct? So then 2 by 3 is taken here, 3 is a LCM, then 6, 7, 8, 9, here 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 should be there. Okay, P of B is equal to 3 divided by 11, we have option B given there. Okay, got it. Let's move ahead with the next question. 36th question. A random experiment has a 5 outcomes, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3, omega 4 and omega 5. The probability of the occurrence of outcomes omega 1, omega 2, omega 4, omega 5 are given. Omega 3 they have not given, means they would have asked us to find that. Okay, 2 conditions here. One is the probabilities of the particular events what they have mentioned, and this is a condition what they have given. Okay, so let's do this. First thing is probability of all the omegas should be equal to 1. Omega 3 plus probability of omega 4 and probability of omega 5 should be equal to 1. So now whichever they have given, note that down. probability of omega 1 is 1 by 6 plus a plus probability of omega 3 plus b plus 1 by 12. Okay, that is equal to 1. So let's keep this as it is. Go to the second condition what they have given. 12a plus 12b, this is equal to 1. So 12 is taken out, a plus b is 1, a plus b value will be 1 by 12. Okay, let's put that in this. 1 by 6 as it is, p of omega 3 as it is, then here also, here only I'll take 1 by 12, not required. Okay, a plus b plus 1 by 12 equal to 1. So p of omega 3 plus 1 by 6 and a plus b I can take it as 1 by 12. 1 by 12 plus 1 by 12 and that is equal to 1. So now you add up this one. 1 by 2, 1 by 12, 1 by 12 if you add 2 by 12. 2 by 12 is nothing but 1 by 6. 1 by 6, 1 by 6 if you add it will be 2 by 6. 2 by 6 will give you how much? 2 by 6 will give you 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. Check which option has that 2 by 3. Option A has this. Okay. Let's move ahead. 37th question. Mean and standard deviation of 100 items are 50 and 4. So mean is 50. Standard deviation of 100 items is 4. N is given 100. Okay. Sum of all the squares of the items is what? Formula is put up here for you in class also. We have discussed already sigma square. So they are asking you standard deviation. So it will be sigma. Okay. Sigma square will give you 16. That will be equal to, this is what we need of 100 items and minus square of this, isn't it? X bar whole square. Okay. So now sigma x square by 100, that is equal to 2500. Wait, this will go to the other side, no, plus 16 will take, then we will take this one. In the next step we'll take. So 2005, 1, 6 and 0, 0. This will be your sum of all the squares of the items. So we have this in the option A. Okay. Next question, 38th question. If the standard deviation of the number so and so given is already given as a root 5, what is the value of k? Now again same formula, sigma square, that is equal to summation x square by n minus x bar the whole square. Okay. Now what they have given is a sigma square. If I can make that, it will be 5, and sum of all the observation, if I take square and then add, it will give me 1, 1 and k square divided by how many are there? 4 are there. Okay, minus. Now we'll take a mean of all the observations. 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. It's only k square divided by 16. Need to solve this to get your answer. K square plus 2 divided by 4 into 16, no, minus k square whole divided by 16 you take. Okay, taken the LCM, 4 will remain here, not 16. 1 second, I'll take it once again. So k square plus 2 into, taken the LCM, it will be 4 minus k square whole divided by 16. Now this is right. So 16 will be cross multiplied to the other side. So we have 80. 80 is equal to 8k square plus here, sorry, 4k square plus here 8 minus k square. So we have 3k square plus 8 given. Okay. So 3k square that is equal to 72. K square value will be 24. They are asking you K value, it will be under root 24. So 4 will be taken outside, right? So it will be 2 root 6. Okay, done properly. Let's move ahead. So again I am telling you, don't refer to this, you pause the video, solve it, then you can play it and compare and see what is the solution, what is the key answer also. 39 question. If A, B, C, D, E are the observations given with the mean m and standard deviation, yes. The standard deviation of the observations are A plus K, B plus K, C plus K, D plus K and E plus K, then which option is correct? Okay. So what they mean is, when you have taken A, B, C, D, E, mean is m, standard deviation is S. If I add K for every observation, should I add K for the standard deviation? Should I multiply? Should I divide? Or will it be same? Okay. When new observations are there, then what will be your new standard deviation? That is the question. So standard deviation will not change, it will remain same. Mean will change when the when the observations are multiplied or divided or subtracted. Mean will change, but standard deviation will remain same. Okay, let's take the next one. Mean deviation about mean for the data. For the data 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 and 17. How many are there? 8 are there. First we'll see what is the formula, then we see what is required for that. Okay. Mean deviation formula is summation x minus x bar, because this is a raw data, no frequency, nothing, divided by number of observations. Okay. So what I need is x bar. So first find x bar. What is x bar here? Sum of all the observations. So 11, 11, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 it will be. 80 by 8, mean is 10. Okay. Mean deviation. So how much it is deviated? See, mean is what? Mean, what is the meaning of mean? It is the average, right? If I have taken this as a mean, that means I have kept as a average. So average value is this much. Okay. How much deviation is there compared to the mean? So that is what we are checking. If you check that what the reference point I have kept, to compare to the reference point, how much deviated, how much scattered, how much stable the data is. That is what mean deviation does. Okay. So how much deviation is there from our data? Actually average is 10, but our observation is 4. So what is the deviation there? 6. Actually mean is 10 and observation is 7. So how much deviation is there? 3. Like that you have to take deviation, then 1. Here we have 2, 3 and 7. Okay, that is the meaning of mean deviation. Now I have added all the mean deviation, divided by how many are there? 8 are there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 7. No, so we have 24 by 8. So this is the mean deviation and this is the method. So one problem if you properly solve, that will be sufficient to remember. Okay. Next question, 41. Let f from r minus n to r be the function defined by f of x is equal to x minus m divided by x minus n such that m is not equal to n. Then which option is correct? What kind of function is this? That is basically what they are asking you, whether it is a 1 1 onto, 1 1 into, many 1 into or many 1 onto. Okay. If you see the function, you can't decide by graph. So you need to solve it 1 1 function. As usual NCERT way, we will take f of x1 equal to f of x2, two values we have taken in the function. So if I take x1 minus m by x1 minus n, This is equal to x2 minus m by x2 minus n. On solving this, what do you get? On cross multiplying this, x1 x2 minus x1n minus m x2 minus of minus plus mn, that is equal to x1 x2 minus x1m minus n x2 plus mn. Okay, cancel these two, cancel this and shuffle the terms so that you will get the answer. x1 I can take common, or I can take m also common. So better I take m to one side, n to one side. No, I'll take x1 one side so that I will get the value. So m x1 is there, no? So in that m x1 I'll take common. So m minus n is what I'll get, correct? And sending this to the other side, I have m minus n as well with the x2. So these two will get cancelled. I have x1 equal to x2. Okay, this shows that the function is 1, 1. What about on 2? So it is not many 1 now, correct? But we have into and on to both. We have to decide between that. So if I see the function y is equal to x minus m by x minus n. Okay, now solve for x. xy minus ny, that is equal to x minus m. Now if you take x common, y minus 1 equal to ny minus m. So ny minus m divided by y minus 1. So this is what we get. If I try writing the range for this one, range of this function says r minus 1. We can't give 1 at all because denominator becomes 0. But codomain says r. Codomain has a complete real number. Range has a real number but not 1. 1 should be excluded in that. What it shows? Range and codomain are not equal. Okay, when they are not equal, then it can't be on 2, it has to be into. Okay, 1, 1 and into. This is the answer. Let's take up the next question. Which of the following function is not invertible? We all know that if the function is 1, 1 and on 2, only those functions are invertible, because bijective functions are only taken with a, can be taken as an invertible function, isn't it? For checking that, this is a polynomial. This is a cubic equation. That is a parabola. Right, x square is there, quadratic, in that specifically parabola. So we have this horizontal line test. This only can decide. We don't have to work with all the equations here. What is this horizontal line test? Horizontal line test says that, okay, if one line, suppose I have taken the parabola, no? Okay. If horizontal line cuts the curve at 2 or more points, then the function is not a 1, 1. Okay, I repeat. If the horizontal line, if you want to note it down, horizontal line test states that horizontal line, if the horizontal line cuts the curve at 2 or more points, then the function is not considered as 1, 1 function. Why, ma'am? Why is that so? See, suppose this point you take it as a 2. Suppose this as a minus 2. That means 2 is also giving you, 2 is giving you some value, minus 2 is also giving you the same value because height is same, right? For two different x values, y value is same, and that shows that it is not a 1, 1. If you are not understanding that way, go like this. Some two value, if x is equal to 2, here you will get 4. X square, no, you will get some y only you keep. Okay. Minus 2 if you take, that also give you y only, and that y will be equal to 4 here for this example. So 2 also gives you 4, minus 2 also gives you 4 only. Two different values are going to associate with a one single value. That only shows that it is not a 1-1 function. Okay, that's what is given in this graph. Any horizontal line cutting the curve at 2 or more points, then the function is not taken as a 1-1 function. Okay, similarly you have vertical line test. Vertical line test says that if a line is cutting the curve at 2 or more points, then it is not considered as a function only. Okay, to check whether the given curve is function or not, you are using vertical line test. To check that whether the given function is 1-1 or not, you are checking with the horizontal line test if we know the curves. Sometimes we won't be knowing the curve only, that time we can solve it. Okay, let's move ahead with the next question, 43. If alpha is equal to tan inverse of x root 3 divided by 2y minus x, and beta is equal to tan inverse of 2x minus y divided by y root 3, then alpha minus beta is what? Okay, alpha and beta both are in a inverse function. So alpha is tan inverse of, suppose you take it as a and beta is tan inverse of b. Okay, suppose. Then if they are asking you alpha minus beta, what they are asking you? Tan inverse a minus tan inverse b, where we have the formula telling that tan inverse a minus tan inverse b can be written as tan inverse of a minus b divided by 1 plus ab. Isn't it? This is what we have. Now we have to do the same with these values. Be careful, values are little clumsy, so don't go wrong. So step by step we will do properly. Okay, so understood what we are doing? No, tan inverse a minus tan inverse b can be written as tan inverse of a minus b divided by 1 plus ab. So take alpha minus beta, tan inverse of, what is a now? X root 3 divided by 2y minus 3 and minus 2x minus y divided by y root 3 whole divided by 1 plus x root 3 divided by 2y minus x, okay, and 2x minus y divided by y root 3. Fine. This is equal to tan inverse, let it be as it is. If you take LCM, these denominators will go off. Now carefully we will simplify this. So you have 3xy and multiply these two, minus 4xy, and we have plus 2y square. What happened here? This is x. Once again I will check. Wait, if anything is wrong, completely it will go wrong. So x root 3 divided by 2y minus x minus 2x minus y divided by y root 3. Okay, here also values are correct. Okay, now this is multiplied, this is multiplied, this is also multiplied. These two I have to multiply. 2x square and triple negative minus, we have xy here. Okay, numerator is done, divided by. In denominator you have to take that LCM. So multiply this, 2y square root 3 and we have minus xy root 3. Here if I multiply this one, root 2 root 3 and x square minus xy root 3. Check whether you have got the same. Okay, now simplify this further. Tan inverse of, the answer is in terms of angle, so it will get cancelled and will get angle. 3xy minus 4xy is minus xy, one more minus xy, so minus 2xy. So we have 2x square plus 2y square minus 2xy. we can take 2 common here. Let's see what we get in the denominator. All the terms has a root 3, so root 3 will be kept out. Here also I have 2x square, 2y square, minus minus, so same thing you have, terms are getting cancelled. Super. So this will get cancelled. 1 divided by root 3 is remaining, and outside you have tan inverse. So answer will be pi by 6. This much simplification is required. Okay. Let's see the next question. Fine. The number of triplets x comma y comma z satisfying the equation sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to 3 pi by 6 is 1, 2, 0, infinite. Okay. If I see the condition given here, if I take this as a pi by 2, here also pi by 2, here also pi by 2, then there is a chances of getting 3 pi by 2, right? And if I take sin inverse x as a pi by 2, x value will be 1. Same with the y and z. So the triplet what I am getting here is 1, 1, 1. So this is the only triplet what we get. So number of triplet is here which is satisfying this is only 1. Okay. Let's see the next question. If a is equal to 1, 2x, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. B is equal to 1 minus 2y, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. And AB is given identity matrix. Okay. So first we'll see identity matrix of order 3 can be written as 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So if they have given this, with that also we'll see what is AB. And they're asking you x plus y value, no? X plus y only we have to see here, not all the entries. First row and y means last column. So first row and last column multiplication, here it is, if I write here 1, here 0, and let's see the last entry. So y, 0 and x. Here I get x plus y. And equate that with this matrix where I get 0. Okay. 46th question. If a square minus a plus I is equal to 0, then inverse of a. I think this would have done in your NCERT only. When they are asking you inverse, then get the inverse by multiplying. Multiply throughout by a inverse. You have a into a and a inverse minus a into a inverse plus I times a inverse. This is equal to 0. Okay. We know that a into a inverse is going to get a I. This will give you I, and this is also I. I into a inverse is a inverse. That is equal to 0. A inverse will be I minus a. Okay, this is what you get. Fine, easy one. Let's see the next question. 47th question. If cos of 2 pi by 5 minus sin 2 pi by 5, sin of 2 pi by 5 and cos of 2 pi by 5 is given whole to the power of n, that is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1, then the least positive integer n is equal to what? Okay. See, any matrix, if they have given the power like this n, we have a property that this power can be dropped down, correct? So cos 2n pi divided by 5 and minus sin 2n pi divided by 5, here sin 2n pi by 5, and I have cos 2n pi by 5. This is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, by equating the particular terms, what you get? We get cos 2n pi by 5 is 0 and sin 2n pi by 5 is 0. So you have to generalize this. If you get the generalized solution for this one, where cos is 0, for all the odd multiples of pi by 2, cos becomes 0. Okay. where sign is 0, for pi, for 2 pi, for 3 pi, all the multiples of pi, this is 0. So this can be taken as 2n pi by 5. Just you have to take the multiple of pi, 360 into something. So all the loops you have to take, 360, 720, that's fine. We can keep it as a 2k pi. Okay. So now they are asking you to find the least positive integer n. What is the least positive integer? Is that 0? Positive integer. It has to be equal to 1. So k should be equal to 1. Okay. Then you will get your value. 2 got cancelled, pi got cancelled. If k is 1, then that is your least positive integer what you are getting. When k becomes 1, n becomes 5. Okay. Next, 48th question. If a is equal to secant theta tan theta 0, tan theta secant theta 0 and 0 0 1, then which option is correct? Do a inverse exist or will it not exist, or determinant is 2? None of this. Okay. First let's find the determinant of a and see what we get. Secant theta into secant theta, and we have minus tan theta into tan theta. So I have secant square theta minus tan square theta, which is equal to 1. So determinant is not equal to 2. And determinant if we are getting, and if it is not equal to 0, then it is not singular matrix. If it is non-singular matrix, then we can say that A inverse exists. Okay, that's why option A is correct. Next, 49th question. If the points A1, B1, A2, B2 and A1 plus A2, B1 plus B2 are collinear, then which condition is correct? Okay, see the options, check for the options. So if they have given collinear, three are there, 3 conditions will come, but at least minimum 2 conditions you can think of. Area can be equal to 0. Area is 0 because points are collinear. You can use that condition, or you can use the slopes. Slopes are equal. Okay. Both the concepts will be helpful for you, any one you use to get your answer. Here I am using slope concept. Okay. Take a slope of AB, B2 minus B1 divided by A2 minus A1. Take a slope of BC, B1 plus B2 minus B2 by A1 plus A2 minus A2. Okay. Because points are collinear, slopes are equal. So if you are equating slope of AB to slope of BC, fine, you will get B2 minus B1 divided by A2 minus A1, that is equal to B1 by A1. On cross multiplying this, we have the condition A1 B2 minus A1 B1, that is equal to A2 B1 minus A1 B1. Okay, A1 B1 will get cancelled. What condition we get here? A1 B2 is equal to A2 B1. Which option has this? A1 B2 equal to A2 B1 we have in option A. Fine, understood. Let's see the next question. If y is equal to under root x square plus under root x square plus under root x square and so on to infinity, then what is the value of dy by dx? See, the options are given. Okay. Don't get confused when you see such questions. We have a shortcut for this. See if you can remember the shortcut. I will not force you to remember this because this is a crunch time. You can't put everything in your mind. If possible, you see whether you can remember and do directly in this. The general form for this kind of question is like infinite series is given, in the differentiation. Under root f of x plus under root f of x plus under root f of x and so on, infinity is there. Okay, then directly answer will be the differentiation of the function sorry, divided by 2y minus 1. That's all. Okay, so now it's up to you whether you will remember this or you want to do it. If you are solving this under root, okay, see y is equal to under root x square plus under root x square is there, so that is repeated sequence what we are, series what we are getting. So from here whatever I have, I'll take it as a y. This is the method what you have to do. Okay, if it is possible, remember and get a direct answer. And for this I didn't complete, no. For this question we have f dash means 2x divided by 2y minus 1. Okay, let's see that from here. Squaring both the side. Differentiation of this is also not difficult. In 2 steps you will get it. 2x plus y dash. Okay, y dash is taken common. We have 2y minus 1, that is equal to 2x. So y dash value will be 2x divided by 2y minus 1. Okay, so that is also simple only. Whichever you want, you see if you can remember this. If the series is sine, exponential, whatever, see the function format has to be same. The pattern what we have taken here has to be same, then differentiation of that divided by 2y minus 1. If not, then do the differentiation. 51, question number 51, d by dx of x into under root a square minus x square plus a square into sine inverse of x by a is equal to what? If you see this one, okay, don't have to differentiate directly. If you see the term, we can see that this is the answer for a integration of, that is a formula what we have in integration, under root a square minus x square. Okay, if I have a root integration of under root a square minus x square, then I will have x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a. Isn't it? So if I have differentiation, I can integrate this to get the function, isn't it? So 2 is missing, so send it to the other side. So answer will be 2 times of root of a square minus x square. Don't differentiate this, instead use this. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 52. Differentiate with respect to x. So function to the power of the other function is there. 4 to the power of log sin x to the base 2 is there. So 4 can be written as 2 square log sin x to the base 2. Okay, and 9 you write it as 3 square log of cos x to the base 3. We have one property in log. Whenever we have a to the power of log of some function to the base a, okay, both the base are a. If we have a log of f of x to the base a, then we can write this as f of x. This will get eliminated. Okay, similarly we have common base here and common base here, but these numbers are there, no, sitting here. Before the log you have to send it up, okay, using the property. Then we can write it in the proper form, 2 to the power of log of sin x, sin square x to the base 2 plus 3 to the power of log of cos square x to the base 3. Now you can use the property. So the function becomes sin square x plus cos square x, and its differentiation is what is asked. That's why, because this is 1, differentiation of that constant will be 0. Fine. Let's see the next one. Differentiate with respect to x. 1 by a tan inverse of x by b plus 1 by a tan inverse of x by a is there. Okay, 1 by b tan inverse of x by b plus 1 by a tan inverse of x by a is there. okay, to differentiate. 1 by b constant, so if I differentiate this, 1 divided by 1 plus x square by b square and into 1 by b, differentiation of this, okay, plus 1 by a as it is, 1 divided by 1 plus x square by a square into 1 by a, okay. Simplify further, 1 by b square, so on simplifying this will go to the numerator, b square divided by b square plus x square, okay, plus 1 by a square and a square divided by a square plus x square, fine. So this will get cancelled, we have our answer. Which option has this? 1 divided by b square plus x square plus 1 divided by x square plus a square, fine. Next question, 54th question, direct NCERT question. Find dy by dx when x is equal to a times theta minus sin theta and y is equal to a times 1 minus cos theta. So dy by dx, that means differentiation of y first, then x. Differentiate that, you will have sin theta divided by, here a is outside, 1 minus cos theta. But this answer they have not given in the option. So simplify. As you can see, half angles we have, isn't it? So we have 2 times sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 divided by 2 times sin square theta by 2. Okay, 2 will go off, sin will go off. So answer will be cot theta by 2. Which option? Option B has this. Okay, give me 1 second. Yes. So let's see the next question. 55. Differentiate 7 to the power of x plus 1 by x with respect to x. So y is equal to 7 to the power of x plus 1 by x. Then y dash, a to the power of x formula, and differentiation of a power x is a power x log a, right? So 7 to the power of x plus 1 by x means 7 to the power of x plus 1 by x log 7. And the differentiation of this, chain rule you are applying, 1 minus 1 divided by minus 1 by x square. On simplifying this, you have option A. Okay. Next. Question number 56. The displacement S of a particle at a time t is given by S is equal to 2t cube minus 5t square plus 4t minus 3. So this is the function what we have here. Okay. Then find the time when the acceleration is coming 14 feet per second square. Okay. Acceleration means double differentiation of this. Once if you differentiate, you are getting velocity. Once again if you differentiate, you will get acceleration. So let's do this. 6t square minus 10t plus 4. Okay. Taking 2 outside. 3t square minus, why will I take? It's okay, leave. Okay. Once again we'll differentiate. Why to take common? Okay. So we'll have 12t minus 10. And they have given that acceleration will be 14 and then we have to find out a t value. So this will be 12t is equal to 24. See, few questions are very simple. T is equal to 2 seconds. Fine. Let's see the next one. 57th question. The function f of x is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 16. Okay. What we have to see here, the function is increasing, decreasing, or how the function will be. So for that you differentiate this and see. 3x square minus 12x plus 12. Okay. Here if you take 3 outside, x square minus 4x plus 4. So this gives you x minus 2 whole square, and we know that square of any quantity is always positive. So x minus 2 whole square is positive, into 3 is also positive. So this is going to be always greater than or equal to 0. That means increasing for all x belongs to real numbers. Let's see the next question. Question number 58. The edge of a cube is decreasing at the rate of, so edge of a cube dA by dt, this is decreasing at the rate of 0.04 centimeter per second. Okay, find the rate of decrease of its surface area. So surface area will be 6a square. We have to find out the decrease in surface area ds by dt, that will be 12a dA by dt. Okay, and edge they have given 10. 12 into 10 into 0.04, so 48, so 4.8 it will be, 4.8 centimeter square per second. Okay, next question. 59th question. The local minimum value of f of x is equal to 3 times x to the power of 5 by 3 minus 5x, x is positive is given. Okay, we have to find out local minimum value in this. So let's see f dash of x first. F dash of x 3 times of 5 by 3 into x to the power of 5 by 3 minus 1. Okay, minus 5. So if I take 5 a common, 2 by 3 minus 1. So first critical point we will get, right? So equating this to 0, we have x to the power of 2 by 3 as a 1, and that gives you one critical point, which is x is equal to 1. So whether I am getting minimum or not, to know that I have to double differentiate this and check. Okay, double differentiate this. 5, here it is, 5 into 2 by 3 x to the power of 2 by 3 minus 1. Okay, and 0. So 10 by 3 x to the power of minus 1 by 3. So if x is equal to 1 is substituted in this, we have greater than 0. Double differentiation is greater than 0 means the value is going to give you the minimum value. So you have to find out f of x in this. Okay, f of 1 in this. F of 1 is equal to 3 minus 5. So that is minus 2. Minus 2 is there in option B. Single differentiation will give you which value, the critical point. If you equate that to 0, you will get the critical point. So keep that critical point, go to the double differentiation and substitute the critical point. That should give you positive when the question is minimum value. That should give you negative when the question says a maximum value. Okay, and put that value back in the question in the f of x, and you will get your minimum value in this. Okay, next 60th question. F of x is equal to 5 divided by x plus 7, where x is not equal to 0, is decreasing for what value? Okay, so they have given the function is decreasing, so f dash of x is less than or equal to 0. Fine. Now differentiation of this, minus 1 by x square is less or equal to 0, 5 by x square is greater than or equal to 0. So you can take all the real numbers, because anyway x square is positive quantity, 5 is a number, positive number, so the overall quantity is always greater than, equal to 0 is also not possible, it is only greater than. Okay, because I can't put 0 here. So this is only greater than, because the square of a number is there. So here you can put equal to, because the function can be equal to 0, that's not like a strictly decreasing. Oh, they have given here, this is given. Okay, so function cannot be equal to 0. Overall f of x can be equal to 0 in the beginning. Okay, later we will come to know that x cannot be equal to 0. So answer will be x minus r minus 0. So 0 cannot be taken in the denominator. That is the only term which is not taken in the real number. So r minus 0. Okay. Next question. I think all of you are familiar with this question. It is there in NCERT also, right? Question number 61 says that integration of 10 into x to the power of 9 plus 10 to the power of x log 10 divided by 10 power x plus x power 10. Okay. So clearly if I put x to the power of 10 plus 10 to the power of x as a t, what do I get? 10 times x to the power of 9 plus 10 to the power of x log 10 dx. This we will get it as a dt. So that's all you need to do. Just simplify after substituting. This is dt divided by t. Okay, log of mod t. So that is nothing but 10 to the power of x plus x to the power of 10 plus c. This is the answer, and we have that in option D. Okay. Next, question number 62. Evaluate integration of under root x square plus 2x plus 5 dx. Check the option. If you have x square plus 2x plus 5 in all the options, then fine. Otherwise, rule out there only. Okay. So first complete this square. X square plus 2 into 1 into x plus 1 minus 1 plus 5. So directly you can write 4 plus 1. Okay. Or you can do like this. X plus 1 whole square. So these three, if you see, we can write it as x plus 1 whole square, and this is 2 square. So the question changes to integration of, okay, under root x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square. So you remember the formula, x plus 1 by 2, x plus 1 by 2, okay, under root of the same thing, x square plus 2x plus 5. So now check with the options. Negative is there, so option B. So here we'll have 4 by 2, that is 2 log of, so the same term will come. Okay, so 4 by 2 they have already given it as a 2, so option B is the answer. Let's see the next one. 63rd question. Integration from minus 1 to 3 tan inverse of x divided by x square plus 1 plus tan inverse of x square plus 1 divided by x dx. Okay, if you see this, the terms what we have within the tan inverse is flipped, right? If you flip it once again, then we'll have tan inverse of x divided by x square plus 1 plus tan inverse of x divided, cot inverse of x divided by x square plus 1. I have flipped it, so we'll have a cot inverse. So now tan inverse of some value plus cot inverse of the same value will give you pi by 2 here, right? So pi by 2, let it be outside, minus 1 to 3. So we'll have only one constant and dx. On integrating this, you will have 3 plus 1. So pi by 2 into 4. So 2 pi is the answer. We have that in option A. Okay. Next. 64th question. Evaluate integration of 1 divided by a square sin square x plus b square cos square x from 0 to pi by 2. Okay. What you can do here, if I take dividing by cos, okay, then I'll have 1 divided by cos square x divided by a square sin square x divided by cos square x plus b square cos square x divided by cos square x. So So this will be equal to secant square x dx divided by a square tan square plus b square from 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So then you can integrate 1 by a square, I will keep outside so that it will be in the form, divided by tan square x plus b by a whole square dx. Now take the substitution and integrate it. Suppose you are taking tan x as a t, secant square x dx will be dt, and if you want change the limits, otherwise put it back and you can change, need not change the limit. Okay, I am changing the limit anyway. If x tends to 0, t tends to 0. If x tends to pi by 2, then t tends to infinity. Okay, so the question changes to 0 to infinity dt divided by t square plus b by a whole square, tan inverse of, isn't it? So tan inverse of, outside I have 1 by a square, tan inverse of, before that I'll have to write 1 by a, if I write it will be a by b, right? Then tan inverse of t divided by a, that is b by a. This is from 0 to infinity. Now I'll have 1 by ab, right? On putting the limits, we'll have pi by 2. If you can remember the result, that is even better. 1 divided by a square sin square x plus b square cos square x, answer will be pi divided by 2ab. This is a standard result. If you can remember it, then directly you can go with the option. Okay. 65th question. Integration of dx divided by 1 minus cos x minus sin x is there, and you can see that option has a half angle in that. So we will also take a half angle formula. Cos x is equal to 1 minus tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan x by 2, tan square, isn't it? So sin x is equal to 2 times tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Substitute this in the question. Okay, so the question changes to 1 minus of 1 minus tan square x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Then we have minus 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Take LCM and further simplify this. Okay. Taking LCM will give 1 plus tan square x by 2. Okay, minus 1, minus of minus plus tan square x by 2, and we have minus 2 times tan x by 2. So that LCM will go to the numerator, so I'll have 1 plus tan square x by 2 dx. Fine. Plus 1 and minus 1 get cancelled. Tan square of x by 2, tan square x by 2 will be 2 times tan square x by 2, and here also minus 2 times tan x by 2 is there. So I'll take 2 common in the denominator. 1 by 2 integration of, this is secant square x by 2 divided by, we'll have 2 tan x by 2. Tan x by 2 I can take out, no? So tan x by 2, I'll wait, 2 is taken already. Okay, so tan x by 2 if I keep outside, I'll have tan x by 2 minus 1. 2 is already outside. Okay, you need to integrate this part. So no limits, no. Taking tan x by 2 as a t, we'll have secant square x by 2 into 1 by 2 dx as a dt. Perfect. 1 by 2 is also there. So on changing, no limits, no. So on putting the substitution back in this, we'll have dt divided by t into t minus 1. Oh, partial fraction here. Okay, so we'll take this separately to the next page. 1 divided by t into t minus 1. That means a by t plus b by t minus 1. In class I have already told you how to find the constants, isn't it? You remember the method? So non-repeated linear factors are there, correct? So which value I have to put so that this factor will be 0? That is 0 only. For that, which value I am getting? That is a. Okay. So here I am not putting 0, so it will be minus 1. Okay. For the other one, which value I have to give for a t? It's 1, right? Which value I am getting? It's b, correct? So here if I have to put 1, so it will be only 1. So now bring the integration. Integration of minus 1 by t plus 1 by t minus 1 dt. So I'll have 1 log of t plus 1 minus log t. Okay, so log of t plus 1 by t. Check the options. I have to put a t back. So log of 1 plus 1 by t. So this is the final answer what I am getting. So now substitute t in this. Okay, that is equal to log of 1 plus 1 divided by tan x by 2 plus c. Mod is there. Fine. If we don't write a mod here in competitive, understand that we are putting a mod for a log. Then I'll have 1 plus cot x by 2. Which option has this? 1 plus cot is here. X by 2. Option A. Go through this. So taken the half angle formula, substituted back, simplified further, taken the substitution, and you have substituted in the question. Okay, that will form a non-repeated linear factor. So you are using the partial fraction method, finding the constant, putting it back, integrating. Okay, integrating that and substituting the tan back, then it will give you log of 1 plus cot of x by 2 plus c. Next question. The value of e to the power integration from 0 to 2 pi dx e to the power divided by e to the power of sin x plus 1. Okay. 0 to 2 pi dx divided by e to the power of sin x plus 1. Keep it as equation 1. So let's use the fourth property. What did I tell in the class? Property 4 is super important. Many times we use that. Okay. E to the power of x changes to 2 pi minus x plus 1. Let the limit be as it is. That is equal to 0 to 2 pi. 360 minus theta. So my sign of minus theta. That means minus sin theta. E to the power of minus sin x plus 1. Okay. Whenever exponential has that negative, take the reciprocal, like 1 divided by e to the power of sin x it will be. So on taking the reciprocal and taking the LCM, I'll have e to the power of sin x in the numerator divided by 1 plus e to the power of sin x from 0 to 2 pi. Okay. Now this is also a equation. So equation 2. Adding first and second, you will have I plus I, 2i, integration from 0 to 2 pi. Here you have 1, here you have e to the power of sin x. So e to the power of sin x plus 1 divided by e to the power of sin x plus 1. If you have lot of practice, then directly you can write this as 2 pi. Okay. Nothing is there means 1 is there. On substituting the limit, it will be 2 pi So I value is pi. Okay. For this you have trick also. Note it down. If you apply the trick, then you have upper limit minus the lower limit divided by 2. B minus A by 2. So upper limit minus the lower limit divided by 2. So you will have pi as the answer. Okay, you can use that if you want. Otherwise, as usual, two equations, adding that will get I is equal to pi. Next question, 67. Integration of cos 2x plus 2 times sin square x divided by cos square x dx. Okay. This cos 2x we will change to 1 minus 2 sin square x. I hope this works. Yeah, it's very simple now. Because anyway it is getting cancelled. And we are left with only 1 divided by cos square, which we can write it as a secant square. Secant square integration is what? Yes, tan x. Okay. 69th question. If minus 1 to 4 if I have taken for f of x, it is given as a 4. Okay, one condition is here. Next, you have integration from 2 to 4, 3 minus f of x dx is given as a 7. Then integration from minus 1 to 2 f of x dx is what? This is the question. Go through the options also if you want. Now see, minus 1 to 4 is given, but they are asking you minus 1 to 2. That means they have broken it at a 2. So break it at 2 as well. Minus 1 to 2 f of x dx plus 2 to 4 f of x dx. That is taken as a 4. Okay. So this is what we have to find out. Fine. But still I don't know this part. Okay. For that we'll simplify the second condition what we have. So let's simplify that. 2 to 4, 3 minus f of x dx. This is 7. Okay. 3 is constant. So 1 we have here. 2 to 4 dx. Separate it. 2 to 4 f of x dx, that is equal to 7. Okay. This term negative will go to the other side and 7 will be this side. So on integration and putting the value, we'll have 4 minus 2, so which is 2. Okay. And minus 7. That is the value for integration from 2 to 4 f of x dx. So got that value, substitute that here. So this is what we need, right? Minus 1 to 2 f of x dx is what we need. Okay. So take this to the other side. 4 minus. Now we have the value for this one. Already we have done that side. Okay. 2 to 4 f of x dx. We have got it as a minus 1. So see this, 6 minus 7, that is minus 1. So we have this value minus 1 and send it to the other side, so that becomes plus 1. Okay, 4 plus 1, 5. Which option has 5? Option D. Okay, done. Let's see the next one. 70th. 70th question. Integration of tan cube 2x into secant 2x dx is equal to what? Okay. Take that as tan square 2x into tan 2x into secant 2x dx. Fine. Write this tan square 2x as secant square 2x minus 1 and tan 2x secant 2x dx. Fine. So consider secant 2x as a t. So you will have secant 2x and tan 2x into 2 dx as a dt. Fine. So we should take 1 by 2 outside. Here you will have t square minus 1. T square minus 1 dt. Integrate this and see what value you get. T cube by 3 minus t plus c. Definite integral? No. So put it back. We'll have secant cube 2x divided by 6 minus secant 2x. Here it is. Wait, 1 by 2 is there. 1 by 2 has to be there. Secant cube x divided by 6 minus secant 2x by 2 plus c should be the answer. So you have that in the option B. Okay, I thought option D, but you have 6 here and you need 2. So it is option B. Okay. Next, question number 71. This you have done in NCERT only. Many times teacher would have told you this is important. Question number 71. Integration of log of 1 plus tan x dx from 0 to pi by 4. Okay. So let's take that as a I. Do you remember doing this? It's very important. If you remember, if you have done pakka preparation for your boards, then you would have directly gone with the answer. Okay. That's why we always tell that you should be very thorough in a boards. Okay. Whenever you are preparing for boards, no, you should be like a thorough in that. Anyway, you will have your improvement exam. Whenever you are studying the boards, you should be like properly study that. That will help you here. Okay. Now property 4. Once again, as I have told already in the class, how much important it is. So I am changing x to pi by 4 minus x. Okay. From 0 to pi by 4. Fine. Integration of log of 1 plus tan pi by 4 minus x. So we know that a tan of a minus b will be tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan a into tan b. So if I take that tan pi by 4 as a 1 and write the formula, then you will have this step you can skip. Okay. So take LCM directly and write integration of log of 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan x. Okay. So tan x will go off. On simplifying further, you will have log 2 minus log of 1 plus tan x into dx from 0 to pi by 4. Okay. Let it be equation 2. Equation 1 and equation 2 you are adding. You separate the integration and you add the equations. Then what do you get? Equation 1 plus 2 will be 2i is equal to integration of, see, log of 1 plus tan x dx minus log of 1 plus tan x dx will get cancelled. So we will be left with 0 to pi by 4 log 2. That's all. Okay, you need to integrate this one. So log 2 is anyway constant. Log 2 will be taken out. So we have only 1 here. And integrate once integration x and substituting the upper limit, it will be pi by 4. So that's why I told, if you have practiced properly, then you would have taken the answer within seconds. Pi by 8 log 2. Okay. Next. 72nd question. Integration of dx divided by under root 1 plus cosecant square x is there. Okay. All I want to do here, or all I have here is only cot is not there. No, so I can take it as 1 plus 1 by sine square only. Okay. Take LCM and send it to the numerator. Outside the root it will be sin x divided by under root sine square x plus 1 and dx. Okay. So this is also not helping me in, if you see the denominator. So I can take that sine square as 1 minus cos square x plus 1 dx. Okay. So here 1 minus cos square x, 2 minus, at least we can take the substitution, root 2 whole square minus cos square x. Indefinite integrals, no? So just substitution we have to take. Taking cos x as a t, minus sin x dx will be dt. Okay. Minus of dt divided by under root 2 whole square minus t square. So under root a square minus x square form. So we'll have sine inverse of t by root 2. Do we have this option? No. We'll change this to cos inverse. Okay. Pi by 2 minus cos inverse of t is cos x divided by root 2. This answer is also not there. Taking negative inside and further simplifying, we'll have cos inverse of cos x by root 2 minus pi by 2 and plus c. Okay, we have this answer. Cos inverse of cos x by root 2. So c minus 1 by 2. Together you take it as some constant. Okay, so that constant is given there. So option D has the correct answer. Cos inverse of cos x divided by root 2 minus pi by 2 plus c, together it is taken as a constant. Okay. Next one. If x is greater than 0, integration of x cube minus 7x plus 6 divided by x into x plus 3 dx is given so and so, so and so, then a plus b plus c is what we have to find out. To find a, b, c's, first you need to simplify this. To simplify that, it is improper fraction. Okay, change that to proper fraction. So if I take x square plus 3 as a divisor and this is dividend, isn't it? So divide and bring it to proper fraction. X cube plus 3x. I hope you don't forget, you have not forgotten this. Minus 10x plus 6. So 3x, correct? 3x I have not taken, wait. So you have x square plus 3x, isn't it? So x cube minus 7x. If I multiply this, x cube and here plus 3x square will be there. So subtract. Okay. Here I'll have minus 3x square minus 7x plus 6. Fine. Now take minus 3. Then I'll have minus 3 plus 3 also you can take, not a problem. Then I'll have minus 9x. Correct? So change the sign. You will have 2x plus 6. Okay. Now change this as proper fraction. X cube minus 7x plus 6 divided by x into x plus 3 can be written as x minus 3 plus 2x plus 6 divided by, we have x times x plus 3. Okay, you need to integrate this now. So let's integrate this. X square by 2 minus 3x, okay, and plus 2 if I take outside, x plus 3 will get cancelled. 2 by x means log x plus c. Okay. If I compare this and what they have given, x square coefficient is b, 1 by 2. X coefficient is given as a minus 3. Log x coefficient is given as a c. And the constant what we have here is given. Anyway, d is not required. Okay. A, B, C when you are adding minus 3 plus 1 by 2 plus 2. Right. Minus 3 plus 4 plus 1, 5 by 2 So here minus 6 plus 5 divided by 2. We have minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2, option C is giving you that. First convert that to proper fraction. You can't integrate otherwise. Then you will have a terms. Integrate that and get your ABCs and sum it up. Okay. Next. 74th question. E to the power of x is there. So that is the biggest hint what they are giving you. Integration of e to the power of 2x into 2 times sin 3x plus 3 times cos 3x dx is there. This is in the form of e to the power of ax into a times sin f of x, okay, plus f dash of x. This is the form. Then what will be the answer? E to the power of ax f of x plus c. Okay, don't get confused because of that a. So you are implementing this in that, you have option a, e to the power of 2x sin 3x plus c. Fine. Here both the options are same. Okay. So let's change any one option, e to the power of x. Next question. Integration of 0 to pi by 2 cos x divided by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole to the power of 3 whole cube dx. Okay. First you change this one because half angle is there in the denominator. Numerator I can write it as cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Dhruva, you remember doing like this in the doubt what you asked? Yes. Same application here also with a different term, but logic is same. I think limit is also same, only the denominator. A square minus b square form, so a plus b and a minus b. You can avoid this step what I am writing, go to the next step. Okay. Divided by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole to the power of 3. So cancel this one. Okay. So square will remain cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square dx from 0 to pi by 2. This is what I have. So now you can take the substitution. Taking cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 plus sin x by 2 as a t. Okay, what do we have? Minus sin x by 2 into 1 by 2 plus cos x by 2 into 1 by 2 dx will be dt, isn't it? So if I am applying that here, I'll take 2 that side, no? So 2 is outside, integration of, limit is there, so I'll change the limit also. If x is 0, then this will be 1, this will be 0, t will be 1. If x is pi by 2, okay, pi by 4 means it will be 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. 2 by root 2 is root 2. Fine. 1 to root 2. So this will go as a dt. Denominator is a t square. So we have to integrate this. 2 is outside. We'll have t to the power means 1 by t. Okay. 1 to root 2. Minus is there, no? 2 to the power of minus means, yeah, negative is there. So minus. Fine. Root 2 minus 1. So reverse this. 1 minus root 2. Denominator it is, wait. Okay. 2 is outside, minus 2 is outside, 1 by root 2 in denominator I have to put like this. Okay. So 2 times of 1 minus 1 by root 2 is there. Okay, on multiplying 2 inside, 2 minus root 2 is the answer. So that you have in option A. Okay, let's see the next question. 76th question. One second. Yes. If integration from a to b x to the power of n divided by x to the power of n plus 16 minus x whole to the power of n dx. This is in the form of f of x. Okay, f of x divided by f of x plus f of a plus b minus x from a to b dx. Okay, if we have this form, then directly we can write it as b minus a divided by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. Okay, so bring that result for this one. Instead of a plus b, what I have? 16. Okay, and answer b minus a by 2, they have given it as a 6. So b minus a is equal to 12. And a plus b is equal to 16. Solving this, you should get a and b values. Minus a plus b is equal to 12 and 2b will be addition, no? So 28, b will be 14. If b is 14, a is 2. Okay, option B. Let's see the next question. 77th question. Integration from minus pi by 2 to pi by 4 to pi by 4 dx divided by 1 plus cos 2x. Okay, this is not an odd function because cos is there. It's an even function. 2 times of, as it is, if you do also you will get the answer, not a problem. 0 to pi by 4 dx divided by 2 cos square x. Okay, then integration of secant square x dx 0 to pi by 4, then this will be tan x from 0 to pi by 4, then answer is 1. Okay, option A. Let's move ahead. Area lying between the parabola y square is equal to 4ax and its latus rectum is what? So area between the parabola and the latus rectum, it is in the standard form. So parabola facing right side and latus rectum, suppose this as a latus rectum is a perpendicular line to the axis of parabola and passing through the focus. Okay, now we need to find this area. For that, what I'll do, I'll take a, because the diagram is symmetric, I'll find out this shaded area, double shaded area. Okay, and I'll double it. So area will be equal to 2 times of integration of 0 to a. Okay, x-axis is involved. In class I have clearly told, if x-axis is involved, consider the function in with respect to x only. So you have y is equal to, if I write, it will be root 4 root a and root x dx. Okay, this is 4 from 0 to a root a and x root x dx. Now integrate and substitute a. 4 root a outside, x to the power of 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 and from 0 to a. 4 root a into 2 by 3. Substituting this, you will have a root a. So I have 8 by 3 a square. Okay, square units. This is the answer, and which option has that? Option D. I hope you have understood this. So don't forget to double the area because only one part we are finding, so we have to double it. Okay. 79th question. Find the area enclosed between the curve y is equal to under root x minus 1 and the x-axis in the line yx is equal to 5. X equal to 5 and x-axis is given, so area will be from 0 to 5, direct question, x minus 1 dx. Okay. X to the power of 1 by 2 means 2 by 3, x minus 1 whole to the power of 3 by 2 from 0 to 5. 2 by 3. On putting 5, 4, that means 2 square whole to the power of 3 by 2. So 8 into 2, 16, 16 by 3. Okay, 16 by 3, option A. Let's move ahead. We have seen this question many times. Area bounded by the lines mod x plus mod y equal to 1. If I take x positive, y positive, x positive, y negative, x negative, y positive, x negative, y negative. So the 4 signs we will get, right? If I take the lines x plus y is equal to 1, x minus y is equal to 1, minus x plus y is equal to 1, and minus x minus y is equal to 1. 4 lines we will get. If I plot that, it will form like this square. Okay, so it will come in a square shape because equations are like that. Now if I have to find out the area of a square, it will be side square. Okay, actually it won't be like this. One second, the lines will be here like this. 1, right? 1 and minus 1, 1 and minus 1. So this is 1, this is minus 1, this is 1, this is minus 1. So it will be formed here like this. Okay. If I have to find out area, I need the side. Then I can take a side square. This is 1 and here we have 1. So the root 2 it will be. Okay. The area will be root 2 whole square. So answer is 2. Area of a square. A square or L square. So you have to find out the side. Both the measures are 1. So hypotenuse, if you are using the Pythagoras, hypotenuse will be root 2. So take root 2 whole square. Okay. Solution of the differential equation y dx plus x minus y square dy is equal to 0. Let's solve this. Divide this by dy first. Okay. Dx by dy plus x minus y square, this is equal to 0. Then divide it by y also, plus x by y, that is equal to y. Okay, p value is 1 by y. So e to the power of integration of 1 p into dy, then e to the power of 1 by y dy, e to the power of log y. So it is y. Okay, integrating factor is y. So let's take the solution. X into y, that is equal to integration of integrating factor, and we have y here also. So y cube by 3 plus c. Let's see the options. 3xy, that is equal to y cube plus 3c we have. Okay, equal to 3c or minus also, you can take this side and see. Option C we will get. Fine. Let's see the next one. Solve the differential equation. Dy by dx is equal to y by x log of y by x plus 1. So you can see, make out this one as a homogeneous, right? When you are having y is equal to vx, dy by dx is taken as v plus v times 1 and x into dv by dx. Use the substitution there. V plus dv by dx into x, x times dv by dx, that is equal to v into log v plus 1. Okay, v log v plus v. So v will get cancelled. X dv by dx equal to v log v. So variable separable method. Separate the variables and you get 1 divided by v log v dy. This is equal to 1 by x dx. Okay, integrating both the sides, taking the substitution. If I take log v as a t, 1 by v dy dv, that, sorry, not dy, dv we will get it as a t, dt, right? So log v, that is equal to log x log c. Okay, removing log, I have log of y by x, that is equal to xc, option C, isn't it? So let's see the next one. 83, question number 83, solution of the differential equation xy cube dy by dx, that is equal to 1 minus x square plus y square minus x square y square. Okay, first we will solve the other side. When I take y square common and simplify further, 1 minus x square and I have 1 plus y square. So clearly you can separate the variables here. Y cube divided by 1 plus y square dy, 1 minus x square divided by x into dx. Okay, variable we have separated, but we have to integrate this one. To integrate that, y cube means you can take adding y and subtracting y and separate the denominator. Okay, that is equal to 1 by x minus x dx. This side no problem, we can do. Here only adding and subtraction has to be done. Now separating this, will be left with only y dy, and for this adding 2, you have this as a t dt by t. Okay, here we can integrate separately, no problem. So all the integration you bring it in one step. I have y square by 2 minus 1 by 2 log of t, 1 plus y square. You compare this with answer, okay? Log x minus x square by 2 plus c. If I multiply this by 2 and simplify further, okay, y square minus log of 1 plus y square, okay, and 2 log x, which you can write as log of x square minus x square plus c. Fine. I have to just shuffle the terms. X square plus y square and plus minus only, no? So plus we have x square, so plus x square over, no, minus I have to take. Wait, this is done, this is done, this has to be shifted. So we have minus of log of 1 x square here and 1 plus y square. Okay, let the constant be as it is. So this is the answer. X square plus y square minus, we have that in two options and we have minus coming here, so option B is the answer. Fine, compare. Option B. Next one, 84th problem. Solve dy by dx, that is equal to e to the power of x minus y plus x square into e to the power of y. So dy by dx, e to the power of x divided by e to the power of y plus x square divided by e to the power of y. Okay, so take it to the other side, e to the power of y dy, this is equal to e power x plus x square into dx. Integrate both. Okay, e to the power of y, this is equal to e power x plus 2x, sorry, x cube by 3 plus c. This is the answer and you have that in option A. Next question, 85th question. Differential equation of y is equal to a into e to the power of bx plus c. Okay, In all the option we have double differentiation. So one thing you understand, we have 2 constant, not 3 constants. Okay, club it and make it a 2 constant. We'll get a 2 constants. So it is only double differentiation, not a triple differentiation. Okay, differentiate that y1 is equal to a into e to the power of bx plus c into b. Fine. This can also be written as, again we are taking from the question only, so we can write it as a y into b. From here b value will be y1 by y. You have to try to eliminate the constants. That's why you have to take it in this way. Now double differentiate. 0 is equal to y square, denominator differentiation of numerator minus numerator differentiation of denominator. On cross multiplying we get y2 minus y1 square. This is the answer. We have that in option C. Okay, are you all solving? Next, 86th question. The vectors given in the question form a sides of what? Isosceles triangle, right angle triangle, equilateral triangle or scalene triangle. How they are? So one thing, you can find the area. Okay, area, no, you can find the distance. You can find the distance. You can get it from slope also, but slope also will not help you. Okay, we will take a magnitude only. If you take a magnitude of this, okay, then we'll have 9 plus, first one I am taking, first vector I am taking, a vector's magnitude 9 plus 25 plus 4. So I have 13 coming here, so 38. Okay, magnitude of b vector, terms are same, I think same thing you will get, 9 plus 25. This also will give you 38. So isosceles is also there, so check for the third one also. 25, 4 and 3. So if you see the components are same there, so value must be same. Equivalent, equilateral triangle. Okay, next one. If a vector, b vector, c vector are 3 vectors given such that a plus b plus c is equal to 0, magnitude of a is 1, magnitude of b is 2, magnitude of c is 3, then magnitude of, a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a is what? Okay, this is very important question. Pattern is very much repeated in many years in KCET also. When you are taking a plus b plus c whole square formula, you have magnitude of a square, magnitude of b square plus magnitude of c square plus 2 times of ab, bc and ca. Okay, take the vectors for all. Fine. Now this is given as a 0, that is equal to magnitude of a square 1, magnitude of b whole square 4, magnitude of c whole square is 9 plus 2 times of ab plus bc plus ca. Okay, and 2 times of ab, bc, ca, whatever we have in the question, that is equal to 10 plus 4, 14. Okay, because it is going to the other side, minus 14. So dividing by 2, you have minus 7. Fine. Next, magnitude of a is 5, magnitude of b is 13, magnitude of a cross b is 25. Then find the value of a dot b. This condition we have taken in a class as well. Magnitude of a dot b whole square plus magnitude of a cross b whole square, this is equal to magnitude of a square, magnitude of b square. Okay, fine. They are asking you to find a dot b, so you take it to the other side. We have 25, no, let it be like a 5 square 13 square and you are taking minus 25 square. Okay, like 65 square minus 25 square. A plus b will give me 90, a minus b will give me 40. So I have 3600 coming here. So a dot b magnitude will be plus or minus 60. Okay, option C. Fine. Let's see the next one. Magnitude of vector A is given, vector B is given, then find vector A plus 3b dot 2a minus b. So multiply that 2 times magnitude of A square and minus vector A vector B and plus 3 times b dot A minus 3 times magnitude of b square. Okay, 2 times magnitude of A whole square. Without root, if you write 1 plus 1 plus 4 and you have plus 2 times A dot B. A dot B dot product of these two, 1 into 3 and 1 into 2, 2 into minus 1, minus 2. Then minus 3 times magnitude of this, 9 plus 4 plus 1. Okay, solve this. 4, 5, 6, 12. Here 6 and 10, 14. 14 means 14. So it will be 52. Right? 14 into 3, 42. 42. So you have 18 minus 42. Answer will be 42 and 18 if you are subtracting 4. 24. 24 is not there. Wait. 2 times of this we have taken. Minus AB minus plus 6 you have to take here. 6. Okay, not 3. Wait. Two times of magnitude of this 4 plus 1 plus 1, so 6, and here we have plus 5 coming. Okay, once again you check minus and this plus, so AB if I see, once again you have 3 plus 2 minus 2, correct, no? Then minus 3 times magnitude of this 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 1, 14. Okay, right? Then 12 plus 15 minus, so here you will have 42. Then 27 minus 42 you are taking. Okay, minus 15 it will be. Let's say next one. If the angle between the vectors A vector and B vector having the direction ratios given here and it is angle is pi by 4, then what is the value of K? So formula says cos theta is equal to cos pi by 4, which is equal to 1 by root 2, that is equal to product of these two, dot product of those two means 1 plus 6K plus 1 divided by under root. Okay, root of 1 plus 4 plus 1 under root 1 plus 9k square plus 1. Need to solve this. Cross multiply 6k plus 2 and root 2. This is equal to root 6 9k square plus 2. Okay. Squaring on both the side, we have 2 into 36k square plus 4 means 24k. This is equal to 6 into 9k square plus 2. We have 54k square plus 12. Okay. This side 72k square plus 8 plus 48k This is equal to 54k square plus 12. Solve this, you will get one quadratic factorization is not possible. If I see the options, you have to use the Sridhar's formula and solve it further. Okay, let me give you the equation here. So you have 8 and 18k square plus 48k, okay, plus 20. We don't have left any constant that side, no? Okay, this has to be taken to this side, right? Then you will have minus 4 coming. Okay, minus 4 coming equal to 0. Just check once. Squaring is right. 4 and 36k square, and you have 4 means 24. So here you have to just square, take off the root. Okay, 12, that is right. 72, 8 and 48. Okay, this 12 will come this side, and you have minus 4 coming there. 9k square plus 24k and minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, this equation you need to solve to get your answer, and Sridhar's formula or quadratic formula if you use, you will get a option D. That you do. Okay. 91. The cosine of an angle B of a triangle with the vertices ABC. Cosine of an angle ABC are there, no? You have to take cos theta is equal to. First you need to take vertices are there, vectors we need. So when I have vertices given ABC, find AB vector, AC vector, or any two vectors. Okay, if I am finding AB vector, it will be 5, 11 minus, so 12, and this is 0. Find AC vector means C minus A, so 0, then you will have 3 minus 2 minus, no, 6 minus, so we will have 4. Okay, now you take the dot product of these two, 0, 36, and we have 0 coming here, divided by under root of 25 plus 144 under root of 9 plus 16. Okay, 36 divided by 169, and you have 25. 36 by 13 into 5, 65 by 36 we have. Okay, option B. So let's see the next one. Two vertices of a triangle are 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 4. So vertex, two vertices they have given, and the centroid is given. So in a triangle ABC, centroid is given as a G, and that is 5, 2, 3. The third vertex is what we have to find out. So take the centroid 5, 2, 3, that is equal to, centroid formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. So adding all the coordinates divided by 3. Okay. Finding x won't be sufficient. Finding yz will be sufficient, I think. So I'll write all anyway. 2 plus 1 plus y divided by 3, and 1 plus 4 plus z divided by 3. Okay. Equate x coordinate to x coordinate only. So 15 minus 9, that is equal to x value. Similarly, 6 minus 3 will be equal to y value. So y is 3, x is 6. So we have that in both the options, isn't it? Then go for a z. We have 9 minus 5, this is equal to z. So z is 4. Option D is there. Okay. Next one, let the two coordinates what they have given, okay, triplets, not coordinates also, triplets what they have given be the endpoints of a diameter of a sphere. So sphere's diameter is given, then half of that will be the radius. They are asking you the radius of the sphere. So take the distance and divide it by 2. That's all. Radius is equal to under root of, okay, diameter is equal to under root of 3 minus of minus plus 1 whole square plus 4 minus this 2 whole square minus 1 minus 3. Minus 1 minus means 16. Okay, that will give you 36. That is 6. Radius is 3. Easy one. Got it? Let's see the next one. Probability. Probability of A is 3 by 10. P of B is 2 by 5. Union is given 3 by 5. Then we have to find out probability of B when A is given plus probability of A when B is given. Okay. Probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. Correct? Plus probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. Now we don't know the intersection only. Find the intersection by taking these values. P of A intersection B is equal to 3 by 10 plus 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5. 3 by 10 minus 1 by 5. Okay. So you have 10 LCM 2. So 1 by 10. Intersection is 1 by 10. Substitute 1 by 10 here in that and simplify. That's all. Plus 1 by 10 divided by P of B 2 by 5. So this will go off. Here we have 2. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. 12 is the LCM. You have 7 by 12. Okay, 7 by 12, option D. Fine. As I told, you have to pause the video, solve it and compare. That will be easy. That should be the way. Okay. A and B are two events such that P of A is given, P of A union B is given, and they are independent. Then what will be P of B? So P of A union B will be P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, right? So instead of writing the intersection one, you can take P of A into P of B. Okay, so we have this value, then we have union also given. 0.8, 0.3, P of B is common. 1 minus 0.3 will be 0.7. Okay. Point B will be 0.5 divided by 0.7. So 5 by 7. Option C. Fine. Let's see the next question. 96th question. Assuming that the chances of a couple having a son or a daughter are equal. So probability of having a son is 1 by 2. Probability of having a daughter is also 1 by 2. Okay. What is the probability that out of two children that a couple has, one is a son and other one is a daughter? So what are the possibilities if I see two children, no? So son, daughter, son, daughter, and son. These are the 4 possibilities what we have. Out of that they want one son, one daughter, means 2 possibilities are there. Either son, daughter or daughter, son. So 2 divided by 4. So 1 by 2. Okay, that's all. 97th one. An anti-aircraft gun can take a maximum of 4 shots. Okay, at an enemy plane moving away from it. The probabilities of hitting the plane at the first, second, third and fourth shot are already given respectively. The probability that the gun hits the plane. Okay. So if they ask you the probability of hitting the plane, then 1 minus none. it is possible that none of the shot hit the plane, correct? So that's why only that case if I take off, I'll get what they have asked. So 1 minus none. 1 is a total minus none. So whatever they have given, complement of that I have to take. So 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6, then 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7, 0.8 and 0.9. Okay, simplify this further and see what you get. I think option D you get. Okay, simplify this. Next one, LPP questions. 98th question, minimize z is equal to 18x plus 10y subject to 4x plus y is greater than or equal to 20, 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 20. Okay, so this is the objective function. Let's take the lines. If x is 0, y will be 20. If y is taken as a 0, x will be 5. Okay, other one, 2x plus 3y is equal to 30. If x is 0, y is 10. If y is 0, x is 15. Okay, that's all. 2 lines we have. Plot it. Roughly if you plot, take the 5 difference and plot. Okay, 0, 20 and 5, 0. This is one line. And you have 0, 10, 15, 0. Second line you have. Okay. Now see, greater than symbols are there. Greater than 0 means away from the origin it will be. 0, 0 if you put 0 greater than 20. So away from the origin you have like this. Okay, there they can't ask you the maximum value, they can ask you only the minimum value. So this point you have to find out, that is only giving you the minimum value. These are the 3 points what we are having here. Okay, point of intersection I need for both the equations. I can 4x plus y equal to 20, multiply this by 2, 4x plus 6y is equal to 60. So subtract. Okay, you have minus 5y is equal to minus 40, y is 8. Substitute back in any equation. 4x is equal to 20 minus 8. So that will be 12, x is 3. So the point is 3, 8. Okay. Substitute that in objective function. So we have 0, 20 and this is how much? 15, 0. 15, 0 and other point is 3, 8. You have to substitute all three in the objective function and find out which is giving you the lesser value. Here I have 20 into, so 200 it is. Okay, 18 into 15 and we have 18 into 3 plus 10 into this, 80. So let's see this one, 4, 2, so 54 plus 80. I think this is the least one, isn't it? So you have 134 coming. 134. 18 into 15 is more than that. So 134 is the answer what you have. Fine. Let's see the next one. Maximize. In class also we have done questions on this, right? So we have equation given here and x minus y is equal to minus 1. So when x is 0, y will be 1. When y is 0, x is minus 1. Okay. Minus x plus y is equal to 0. That means x is equal to y. You can take any point you want of your choice here. Okay. 0, 1 and minus 1, 0. One is this line. Another one is if I keep 0, 0. If I keep 1, 1, here it is. So one more line is like this. They are not intersecting. Okay, there is no, it's not possible to get maximum in this. Not possible. You see the graph. Next, 100th question. Maximizes z is equal to 7x1 minus 3x2 subject to the constraints what they have given. X plus 2y is equal to 2. Okay. So when x is 0, y will be 1. When y is 0, x will be 2. Then 2x plus 4y is equal to 8. Okay. When x is 0, y will be 2. When y is 0, x will be 4. Let's plot this. Only two equations. No? 0, 1 till 8 we have, till 4 we have. 0, 1 and 2, 0. So one line. 0, 2 and 4, 0. This is another line. So they are not intersecting lines, correct? So infeasible solution. There is no solution for this. It won't exist. If you see the lines, we can see they are not intersecting lines. If you see the graph, we can make out they are not intersecting lines. Okay. So this completes 100 MCQs as we have promised. I hope everything is clear to you, and I hope this will help you in the preparation for your COMEDK exams. Okay, again I'll meet you in the doubt sessions. So bring all your doubts. We'll discuss there whatever questions you have. I will answer as much as possible, and that will help your preparation. Okay, meet you once again in the class. Bye bye.